The folks here in Florida definitely used to this. Rain in the forecast as we join you from Everbank Stadium here in the city of Jacksonville. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? The lane opens here. He's past the 30. The Jaguars take over first down. At their own 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They go play action with Lawrence. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And Lawrence going to smartly hit the deck here as he is able to pick up the first down in the process. And the Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line. They'll look to throw here. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The Jaguars at 4-3, a game over 500. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
They'll run. This is Bashal Tootin. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. Play action. It's Lawrence. He'll try and do this himself. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Brings up 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun. Leonard. That's caught. It's Josh Downs. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Now the first carry here for the running back. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A gain of 4 yards. That's good for a Colts. First down. A 4-yard pickup. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And his throw here's incomplete. He was looking for Micah Pittman that time. That'll bring up 2nd down. You look at this Jaguar defense. They come into this one ranked number 5 in the NFL against the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. They set up the screen for Giddens. Down the right sideline. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. And that one results in 35 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. They'll run here with he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
Zalgic with the air attack has gotten them down here, but now is when you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on first and goal.
Second and goal from inside the 5. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Josh Downs, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Colts get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And a good effort on a return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
The mind is out of bounds. It's telling you that you check about thoughts and memories that's happening overseas. You feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you can't have enough.
Here's second and 10.
Hey, Lion.
Lawrence. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Thomas, the intended target, and it's third down. You look at this Colt defense. They were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
I lost count of the number of turnovers that were occurring in that game,
did.
right? I mean, I had a clicker going after a while. 5, 6, 7, 8. It was unbelievable. There have been that many turnovers or takeaways, however you want to say, in the game since the Reagan administration. This is absolutely unreal.
I was in diapers.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one out to the 35. It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, first and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
That's good for a Colts first down. A gain of 3 on
They'll run. Here's the rookie from Michigan.
first down.
Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis first down.
First down, Indianapolis.
Up the middle, here's Taylor.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
Foyesade Aluakon made the tackle there from his safety position.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
A gain of 12 yards. Brings up 4th down.
So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have 1 challenge remaining. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
A give for Taylor running right side. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 20-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18.
Back to throw. Leonard. Over the middle, hauled in by Pierce. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
The kicker on
Alec Pierce from 19 yards away. And the Colts have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that off. There he goes, left side. He's on his way. Touchdown, Jaguars. His 9th score on the ground this year and 13th overall. And the Jags are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The offense at the line and set to go. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. The CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for a Jaguars.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown. Bayshaw Tootin with his 13th touchdown of the year and second of the game. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from evening this one up. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a first down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
So in Jacksonville territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're a back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
He's thrown 1 interception already, and that doesn't necessarily mean the rest of the game is going to go like that. But it does seem that he's a little bit off in his approach to this one.
Yeah, it does, and that was a risky throw right there.
Got to be careful about taking care of the ball, making sure you get back within yourself. I mean, those mechanics that they work on all the time, they're there for a reason. Kind of get back to those and maybe tamp it down a little bit.
And that will be incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive. Stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
And now the Colts call on their field goal unit here. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th.
Warriors, Viking, 18. Buffalo, 18.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've got momentum on their side. They were once down 14-0. Now it's even at 14 as they look to put together a drive to get them the lead. That is caught by Hunter. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
And the Jaguars, first down.
Now Lawrence. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Oh, boy, tough conditions out there. I don't know if the defender slipped or what, but he had a man wide open, and that's a bad one to miss on. They don't come a whole lot easier than that one right there.
2nd and 10.
Take right open.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Hey, go. Inside.
Now Lawrence to throw. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
First down.
11.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. On play action, Lawrence. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And down here, 1st and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Here's Lawrence. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's got it. It's Thomas for a Jacksonville touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 21-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. across the 25 to the 27. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on fourth down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a fourth down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Now a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Leonard. That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
The 47-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Leonard. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That's going to be taken in by Downs. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
First down, Indianapolis.
Back to throw again. And this will be swung out wide for Taylor. Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll look to throw again. Throw out right, pulled in by Downs. And the Colts are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. An incomplete pass on first down. Here's 2nd and goal. Hands it off out of the gun. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun. Leonard looking for Pearson. He's got him. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Alec Pierce in the final seconds of the first half. And the Colts have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. So time it up for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Second down, another run with Taylor. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. Operating from the gun, Leonard. And that went off the mark, a little late with a throw.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. A call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now 2nd and 5.
13 loose. Red 23.
Lawrence will throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
Now Lawrence. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked by Cameron Bynum. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now they'll change things up. Now a play fake here on first down. This pass left side to Downs. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
And they'll run with Tucker. And he'll be taken down at the 34. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with third down looming. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Here comes third and the length of the football. Back to throw. Leonard. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches. They'll look to throw here on first down. They set up the screen to Taylor. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Well, that wasn't exactly a work of art, was it?
No, that wasn't a thing of beauty. This is why I don't play in points per reception fantasy league.
Is that what they call
the receiver
PPR?
still gets a point there. Yeah.
Oh,
and you went that far back. No bueno.
But I'll tell you what. I wish I had their defense on my fantasy game.
My partner guaranteed they approached this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
From the gun on third down, Leonard. And this one is incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll kick it away for the second time. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators are probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. A short throw there to Strange. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Jaguars. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Lawrence. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made.
Let's go.
51 yards, the gain on the play. That's good for a Jaguars first down.
Lawrence going to throw again. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Myers. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
At the 2-yard line.
Here we go.
Lawrence. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Turton. Well, boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. Offensively, not what they wanted there, but hey, you can kick the field goal here and take the lead.
Felt like a little bit of a statement stop, didn't it? You know, made a big play right there. Okay, guess what? Ball's in your court, guys. What are you going to do? Myself, I kick the field goal, get the 3, and take the lead.
On red. Hey, Soko, hot.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Bayshaw Turton with his 14th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Jaguars take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. Dangerous return man showing it here. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. The last series for a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Down the field, he's got one. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there for Indy. 46 yards. Back to throw. Leonard. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Jacksonville. It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the 4th quarter. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun, Leonard. Now he's going to step up and run. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. Looking into the raindrops, and he muffs it. And this one fielded in the end zone. It will be returned, so it'll come out to the 30. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. Touchdown, Jaguars! Travis Hunter, 65 yards. And the Jaguars strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Let's take over 1st and 10. And they're on the 32-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Off play action. Leonard. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss. Gotta imagine imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Looking to throw. Leonard. The pass complete to Pittman on a comeback route. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Tucker. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's one. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 35. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Colts.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And a dangerous throw there on the drop-off. Incomplete, nearly intercepted. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Leonard. His throw incomplete.
They'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Finding Pierce on the crossing route. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. That's to his running back, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. 1st down on a pickup of 11. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Back to throw. Leonard. The toss here completed to Pittman. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Another big play in a game that's had plenty of them. 4th and 2. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from the kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting 1st downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Here's Lawrence. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Look at the big man rumble. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brenton Strange, 91 yards. And the Jaguars look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here this fourth quarter. Extra point forthcoming. And the lead is up to 14.
Extra score, Jaguars 42, Colts 28.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. They'll come up first and 10 here. Throwing to start the drive. Leonard. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
Let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down as that was not an easy one to hold on to. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ballgame. Fourth down, 10 yards to go. Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll try to do it himself. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Colts first down.
Looking to throw. Leonard. He's got a man. Complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's first and 10. Back to throw. Leonard. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
It's a gain of 4. That makes
The first down line at the 34 here on third down. Throwing now, Lawrence. Over the middle, complete. It's Myers. And he will have a Jaguars first down, and that ought to be the one that seals the victory. It's a pickup of 13, and with that 13 yards, this ball game just about over.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
All right, let's go. Hey, Dinter. Zach. Heavy. 30 left. Hot.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 28-yard.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
Yeah, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for Jacksonville, they improved to 5-3 as they approach the halfway point of this 17-game schedule. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, they fall 2 games under 500 now at 3-5. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame, you wanted me to come running when you called my name, you wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me